Hey everybody, it's Dina Rico with the Creativity Cave, and I'm so excited to come to you tonight because I have a really cool thing that I am offering. I've had a lot of requests for something similar to this in the past, so I thought I would bring this to you this year. And what it is a DSP reference chart. And this is really handy, something that you can keep either with your packet of printed paper or you can put in a binder, however you would like. And it's a great reference to help you when you're crafting using our new printed papers. So how this works is each sheet will have a sampling of all the printed papers from a package of designer series paper. There will also be swatches of all of the coordinating colors of cardstock on here, and all of that will be written out at the top. Now we're actually going to use a slightly different font that's just a little bit easier to read, but all the information for each packet will be printed out, including the coordinating colors of solid cardstock for all of the new papers in our brand new catalog that launches just about the time you're going to see this video. So it's really exciting and it's a great resource when you are crafting. Now each of the reference charts will contain each different printed paper. So there's 11 different printed papers. We will give you the 10 kind of printed papers, and then there's also the in color assortment, which is going to be the same patterns for each of the color families, but then this way you'll get, you won't get one for every single color family, but you will get one for the new in colors. That way you can get a sample of them, which is really helpful. Now this is different from my paper shares. My paper shares are different in that you would get a sample of all of the papers that you can use in crafting. This is a reference, so I hope that makes sense. The shares are going to be 6x6 pieces that you, of course, can then use in your crafting. And this is just a small sampling of what you would get in the paper share. Okay, now you're going to get a sheet, as I said, for every single paper. You will not get one for all the different color families because that's kind of redundant. We just wanted you to have the in colors that are new this year, but then the in colors from last year, as well as the brights, regals, subtles, and neutrals, come in this printed paper with these designs just in those colors. But again, we only made the sheet for the brand new in colors, so you would be able to see what they look like. And then, like I said, you get a sheet for every single packet of printed paper that's in the catalog that's new this year. So you will get the World of Good specialty DSPs. They're so pretty. I actually was working on a project with these just yesterday. There's the Flowers for Every Season, and this is a beautiful set of printed paper with 12 different two-sided designs. And what's really great is that each piece is going to have the back side of that piece right next to it. And we're actually going to put one together in just a moment. So there's those. I also have, let's see. Now these are some of the charts, and you'll get a photo of all of these, but these charts I don't have yet because we haven't been able to order this cardstock. I get to order it tomorrow, so I'll have those charts for you shortly. But I thought maybe we could put one of them together. Oh, and then I also have these two, sorry. I've got the Ornate Garden and the In Good Taste DSP. Okay, but I thought right now what we could do is put one together, okay? So I'm going to show you how your papers are going to come. They will be individually sorted in a clear envelope. They will have a label on them. I don't have the label on mine, but there will be a label on yours that tells you which packet of printed paper that you're working with. And this is the Forever Greenery. So you'll get a 2x4 inch piece of all of the regular printed papers, except for the 6x6 and the In Good Taste. Here's why. Those will be a slightly smaller piece. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. And the reason is because there's so many patterns in these. We wanted to make sure that you'd be able to see them all on one page rather than having to flip back and forth. We thought that was kind of tedious, and so we've got all of them on one page. So these will be a slightly smaller piece, but then like I said, they'll all fit on one sheet. So what you'll do is you'll take this, and by the way, they'll be marked as to the size you'll cut them to. All you're going to do is cut them in half. So on this, you'll just cut to 2 inches. Now the reason we did this is because we felt it was the easiest way for you to see both patterns without messing up which one goes with which and how they should be cut and all of that. Okay, so you're going to just adhere them together like so on your sheet. And I'm so excited because tomorrow the catalog goes live. Well, at least from when I'm shooting this video, you might see it, and it's going to be June 3rd. I can't wait. Oops, there we go. See? Oh, one of my favorite patterns is this. This is one of my favorite papers. And you can see what's really fun about this is on each side you kind of have some leafy images, and then on the opposing side you have kind of a little bit more solid image, or you know, just a little different style of image. So I really love these papers so much. So when I'm laying my papers out, what I want to do is kind of get all of these organized together. I'm scooching them over just a bit, but I want to make sure I have them in the right spot before I commit to adhering any of them down permanently. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little circles and I'm going to adhere them in order to the list on my sheet, just for the ease of stamping. And like I said, you'll get a photo of each of these. So I've got Garden Green, I've got our new Just Jade, then I've got Pear Pizzazz, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, Soft Seafoam, and Whisper White. So such beautiful paper colors that coordinate. Oh, I just love them. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take and adhere each of these down. And you can use whatever adhesive you prefer. I'm very excited because tomorrow I'm going to order our new adhesive called Seal Plus. And we have Seal and Seal Plus, but I can't wait. I've been waiting for this since Fast Fuse retired, so it's going to be a good day. All right. And I'm going to just adhere each of these sample pieces down with the coordinating opposing side right next to one another. So you can see that's so simple and a handy reference tool. Now, if you are of the, I don't want to say it, but maybe you're a little more persnickety about things, you could take a T-square, which is kind of a helpful tool sometimes to use, and you could use your T-square to line these up so they're nice and straight. I will admit that a couple of mine were a little crooked, but the beauty of this is that it's a reference chart. It's not a finished work of art, so if they're not 100% picture perfect, it is not the end of the world. But you can see I can just line my T-square up on here to help me get this right where I want it to be. Then I'll flip that over like so. And then finally we'll finish with this last one right here. But you can use whatever method works best for you. That is definitely what's important here. Okay, and in case your next question is, will this be available for future publications? And the answer to that is yes. So if you want to start a binder with this, that is just fine. If you want to place these inside of the package of printed paper as you order them, that's just fine. Whatever works best for you. I think I will probably refer to these quite a bit in my videos, and so it will be nice to have this as a handy reference just here on my desk surface. If you are a demonstrator, of course, you can order these. They're really handy. Your circles will be pre-punched for you, of course, which is wonderful, and everything will be labeled and easy to assemble for your reference. Okay, so there is my Forever Greenery chart, and as I mentioned, there'll be one for all the new printed papers in the catalog. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can order your reference chart in the link under this video, and all of this will of course be on my blog as well. So if you have any questions, please reach out. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for stamping with me. Happy stamping, happy new catalog day, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.